Dr. Mike Hudson from Highland Family Medicine is back with us. Doctor, good to see you.
Great to see you, Mark.
So we talked in recent weeks about this new study that seems to be contradictory in nature. We're talking about red meat. So what is the conclusion of this new study?
Yeah, so there was a study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine that essentially said, hey, maybe we've gone too far in prior recommendations that we should cut back on red meat and processed meats.
So then, if that's the conclusion, what exactly are we supposed to eat? Do we eat the red meat? Do we not eat it? What are we doing here?
A diet rich in fruits and vegetables. Despite the recommendation of this study that maybe we don't need to cut back on red meat, they actually did find that there is an association between basically saying the more red meat that you eat, the more likely you are to develop diseases like diabetes.
Okay, so I guess the question is, if this is so contradictory in nature, how did they come to this conclusion?
Yeah, that's a good question. So they found that there is evidence saying that there is association between red meat, processed meat, and cardiovascular disease, diabetes, but they felt that really there wasn't sufficient evidence and the evidence wasn't strong enough to support that conclusion, in part really because they said that there's the confusing factor that generally poor diets also result in a lot of worse health outcomes.
Okay, so that's the reasoning behind this study. I guess it comes down to this. We're your patient. We've come into your office. We're looking for a recommendation.
Yeah.
What are you recommending at this point?
At this point, I still recommend cutting back on red meat, cutting back on meat in general. You know, we've talked in past segments about a whole food plant-based diet as kind of being the ideal to go towards. I think that even this study's authors would support saying that more than anything, being mindful about what you eat is really important. I can't say 100% guaranteed that cutting back on red meat is going to lessen a person's risk of developing diabetes according to this study, but I have a lot of other studies that really support saying that eating less meat and eating more plants is going to improve your overall health.
All right. Sounds like a sound recommendation. We will leave it there. Thank you, Doctor.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mark.
We'll abide accordingly. If you missed any of our conversation, as always, we'll be sharing it online. You'll find it posted at rochesterfirst.com.